9 reasons why you do not have a coach. You know, I'm sure you know that for you to become successful, you're going to need a coach. You need someone that's already successful or someone that's more successful than you in a specific field to show you how to become successful. So these are 9 reasons why um, you don't have a coach if you don't have, or one of the 9 reasons why basically a lot of people are failing in life to get coaches. So, number one reason is the fact that you have been scammed, or someone that you know has been scammed by someone that was supposed to coach them. So now that scam or that experience that you had before is preventing you from moving forward to having another coach, or to having someone, or to open yourself to having someone else to coach you. And that basically is crippling you from moving forward, because the fact that you were scammed before doesn't mean that you'll always be scammed. The fact that you experience something bad doesn't mean that you'll always experience bad things in your business. So the number one, the first reason, and these are not in any particular order, I'm just mentioning them as they go, but number one reason is the fact that you have been scammed, or you've been robbed, or someone that you know has been scammed or robbed, and you're afraid of taking a step because of the fact that someone else that you know was robbed or scammed. So be aware of that. If you do have that as a reason for you to basically not move forward with your coaching, or having a mentor who can assist you to become successful. So number two reason is the fact that a lot of people think that they can do it themselves. There's certain things that you can do yourself, but in terms of finances, in terms of your biggest problems right now, maybe you've been struggling with those issues because you don't know how to solve them, and you need a third party who has been, who is more experienced than you, has more resources than you, or someone that's already achieved, or someone who was in the situation as you are now, but has already achieved success. So how can you basically get to a person that is more successful than you to basically help you to become successful? Because in most cases, the problems or your problem areas in life, be it your fitness, be it your health, be it your spiritual or your financial well-being, if you're struggling in that instance, you need a third party to come and assist you, a mentor, a coach. So if you think you can do it yourself, that's maybe one reason why you are failing to get a mentor, because you think you can do it yourself. And the other thing, the other reason, or the third reason why a lot of people don't get mentors, is because they are focusing too much on the current problem, that they're not seeing 10 years, 50 years, 20 years, 5 years down the line. You know, they're only thinking about the current problems that they're having now. So they don't think 5 years later. They just thinking of they're concentrating a lot of their efforts in a problem that they're experiencing right now. They're not thinking ahead. They're not thinking 5 years later. Because a mentor, a coach, is someone that can basically take you from where you are, but take you at a faster pace to basically become the person that you want to be in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So instead of you achieving something in 20 years' time, how can you achieve that in the next 5 years? But for most people, or a lot of people, they still see that 5 years as a long time, and they just get stuck on focusing on the current problems that they're having. You know, they're not thinking, okay, let me solve this so that in the next 5 years I'm well off. Think about where you were 5 years and where you are now. Where you were 5 years and where you are now. If it's no different, if you're not having quantum leaps to get there, it's probably because you don't have a mentor. It's probably because you don't have someone that's coaching you to basically get there. So how can you make the next 5 years better than the 5 years that you previously experienced? So stop focusing on the current problems that you're having, but now start focusing on the issues that you want to solve for the next generation, for the next 15 years, for the next 20 years. And that's what a coach can do for you. And the other reason why a lot of people are not getting coaches or mentors is because they're expecting the impossible. So, if someone, for example, is making 15,000 each and every month from their job, you went to varsity for 6 years, 5 years, and now you're getting 20,000 each and every month from your job. But you're expecting this coach in a week time to basically make you 20,000 each and every day. You are expecting the impossible, and that's where you're going to be most vulnerable to be scammed. That's where you're going to be most vulnerable to make a lot of mistakes. So don't expect that huge quantum leap. If it happens, sure, good thing it happened and you became successful very, very quickly. But for most people, it takes a little bit of time. It takes perseverance, it takes hard work, but eventually you get there. But a lot of people don't want to hear the fact that they have to work hard. For example, that for you to get a six-pack, you need to go to the gym, you need to work on your abdominal, you need to lose some fat. But for some reason, some people still buy this, eat this pill, drink this juice 2 times a week, and you'll have a six-pack. You know that's not going to work, but you want the easy way. You want the fastest way, and that's where you get most vulnerable for people to scam you. That's where you get most vulnerable to buy or put a lot of money into things that do not work. So you're expecting the impossible. There's hard work. If you want to become a property investor, there's going to be work for you. If you're gonna be anything, and that's one of the reasons why so many people that are traders, forex traders, some of them are successful. But when you see the cars that they're driving, the houses that they're getting, and now you start thinking that you're going to get that in a week, that's where you lose the most amount of money because you're expecting the impossible. This person has been working for 10 years, 15 years to basically get to where they are, and you want the same results that they're having in 2 days. And that's where you're going to fail. So one of the reasons why people don't get mentors is because they're expecting the impossible. And the other thing, or reason number 5, why people don't get mentors is because they think that the investment that they put in is supposed to make them money and is supposed to make the work for them. So you invest 5,000 into a mentor. You invest 15,000 into a mentor. You invest 20, 30, 50,000 into a mentor. And you think that 50,000 that you invested is going to make the work for you. It doesn't work like that. You put in 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 into this person mentoring you. So that 20,000 that you put into this person mentoring you is the beginning of your work. That's where you're going to start working. This person is going to show you how to work so that you can achieve more. How to basically work so that you can get your 20,000 back and more. Hopefully 10 times, 20 times, even more that you basically invested into this mentor. So the money that you put in is where you're going to start working. It's not money that's going to basically help you become successful and you just have to lay down and relax. No, that's the investment that you make in order for you to start working on something that's going to make you successful. So reason number 6 why people don't have mentors is fear of failure. They are thinking so much of failure that they're not thinking of success. They're thinking of all the bad things that can happen instead of all the good things that can happen. So start channeling your mind to start seeing positive things that can happen at a long stage, at a long run, instead of thinking of all the negative things that are happening around you, that negativity basically cripples you to act and become successful in whatever endeavor that you want to become successful in. So for you to get a mentor, for you to be clear that you need a mentor, that's important. So be clear on the fact that you need a mentor, someone that's going to walk you through the journey that you want to walk in. And number 2 reason, now that you know that you basically need a mentor in your life, then it's absolutely important that you don't let the fear of failure to stop you. Go forward regardless of the fact that you're fearful of the step that you are taking, So number 7 reason why a lot of people don't have mentors is because their excuses are bigger than their reasons. If your excuse is bigger than your reason, then you're not going to have a mentor. Use the life that you have as a reason to become successful, not as an excuse. Some people will say, I have a job that I don't like, but I have this job. So now that I'm occupied at this job, I cannot get a mentor. That job that you hate is the reason to get a mentor. It's not an excuse why you should not get a mentor. So make sure that you have whatever that you're having as an excuse, turn it and make it a reason for you to become successful, because it's a big excuse. So when that big excuse becomes a reason now, then all of a sudden your focus is changed from I hate this job, but I have to work here. And that's an excuse. I have to spend a lot of time at this job. That's why I'm not getting a mentor. Say, I have this job that I like, but I want to work on something that I love. So you have a reason to work on the thing that you want to work on. So, and get yourself a mentor, And the other reason why, or the eighth reason why people don't get a mentor is because they don't have money. It costs money to have a mentor. And unfortunately, you will have to spend money to basically get yourself someone that's going to help you from where you are to where you want to be. And in most cases, some of the time, it's not even as expensive as you think it can be. In most cases, it's not as expensive as you think it will be. There's free seminars, there's free presentations where you can basically get information for free for you to become successful. But also, sometimes when you need to take a step further with the person that's presenting or with the person that's at the seminar, sometimes you might even spend a little bit of money to become that person or to get that one-on-one interaction or one-on-one help with that person. And don't be afraid to spend money. Even if you have a little amount of money, don't be afraid to spend that money so that you can move from where you are to where you want to be. And also, some of the people are saying they do not have money, and that's an excuse sometimes, because if you don't have money, you can learn to find the money. Money follows good deals. So learn how to find good deals so that the money follows you. Because sometimes you might not have the money, but you have good deals. So the good deals find the money. So that's basically what you have to learn to do. You don't have money, you don't know how to get good deals. If you don't know how to get good deals, start working on that. So once you work on that, then it becomes a lot more easier to become successful because you're working on finding good deals that money follows. Money is not following you now because you don't have any good deals. So start working on having good deals. Reason number 9 why people don't have mentors is because they're not humble. They think they know it all. They think they have all the answers, or they think they should have all the answers. They're not humble enough to say, this person is younger than me, but I need this person in my life to coach me. Or this person is more experienced than me. This person has been in the industry longer than me, and I need this person to help me. Admitting to yourself that you need help is one of the hardest things that people can do. So how can you admit to yourself that, I need this person to assist me, I need this person to help me. Now, once you're humble enough to say, I need this, that's where you can basically start with your mentorship programs. So these are the 9 reasons why people don't have mentors. If you can see any of these reasons or one of these reasons resonates with you, start eliminating it and get yourself a mentor. I hope you love this video. If you love it, click on the like button and comment below. What are some of the reasons that I mentioned on this video that resonate with you more? And what are some of the other things that you've seen from other people? Why are they having fear? And even if you have the fears yourself, what are some of the fears that you're having? Comment below. What are some of the other fears that you're having that stop you from having a mentor? But otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.